And so we stand for the anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. So it's down to business here. Bailey. Cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pinnock. Holgate. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely feet. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Palmer. Holgate. Aim forwards. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Ball driven to... Oh, what a climb! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Holgate gently down. Gray, head out towards the right wing. Gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards. Gray. And it's Gray. Crosses it in. He's had a shot! There are a few waiting for it. Showing good feet. Can he put it away? And another try! And he's straight offside.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Antonio chasing after it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Jamaica suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Jamaica already required to chase the game. Well, nicely intercepted. Gray has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Antonio. That's a nicely weighted pass. Holgate attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. proves too strong. Bailey. It's a great ball. Gray made out to the left flank. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's played forward. Gray. Now it's Antonio. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Gray. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deftly done. It's a goal kick. Aim forwards. And it's Gray. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hayden is fouled. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets good distance on it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Moved on forwards. Does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's had a crack. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer. Bailey. And that is out of play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gray! Herring after the ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gone for a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. A searching ball out wide. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, easy pickings there. Bailey. Antonio. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Over to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been taken short. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Holgate driven forward. Almost half an hour in now. that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Palmer. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Big chance! Palmer. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That has been cut short. Hayden. The message is clear, none shall pass. Quality ball. Antonio does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. Gray. Goalkeeper's ball. Palmer. And here's Antonio. It's anyone's ball now. Palmer. And he's following up. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Jamaica, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a little off target. He's been picked out, shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Antonio, now he's off and running. And it's Antonio. really well manoeuvred. And he has been fouled there. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Gray. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Clears it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. Antonio is onto it in a flash. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Gets a good foot in there. Lofted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. Nice control.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been repelled. And it's played forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Antonio. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. That is good strength. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Oh, that's nice. Chance to shoot now, and the shot! Cleared away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries a header! Cleared without complication. Pass has gone astray. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been won straight back. Great chance! Antonio looks to get on the end of this. It's just beyond his reach. Calmly anticipates. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Jamaica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. That's Antonio. Oh, good spread. Palmer. Moved on forwards. He has found a way through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palmer! He can get that clear. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Gray. That's very neat. Receives it in a good position here. And it's Gray. Oh, that is very close.
Palmer brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball is over the line. Bailey. A chance to play it in. And that's a superb... Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred, and they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. And he's got his cross in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Pinnock. Long ball looking to counter. And that's a throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crossed in. Holgate gets rid without sophistication. Bailey. And it's Antonio. Antonio! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Holgate. That's a sharp pass. Gray. Palmer. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Hayden. Bailey. Palmer. Gray. Oh, nice touch. Played out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Looks to clip it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Gray being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now who's going to be first to this? Bailey. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Wins the duel this time. That's a good run he's making there. It'll be a throw-in. Looks to the other side. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Antonio. Bailey. Now it's Bailey. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. Can he spark a counter here? Nice physical challenge. Hayden shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Antonio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Holgate. Has a look and plays it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now the finish!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Antonio is onto it in a flash. Tries to get it clear.
Jamaica are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their...
Has a go! Chance again? No. Strong running down that left flank. Flings it across. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Holgate. Holgate forwards and with intent. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, great ball! There's the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Gray. And that's an excellent interception. Holgate. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that could set him on his way. Gray. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. It's a quick ball upfield. Bailey. Palmer. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been cut short. Played towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bailey. In comes the cross. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gray. Gray! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bailey. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Antonio. And here's Antonio. Now it's Gray!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Nice interception, well timed. Clear away. Palmer. Bailey. Oh, it's Antonio. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Palmer. Chooses to go back. Now it's Bailey. He's got the shot away! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's had a hit! He's got it all!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. Pinnock. Holgate. Aim forwards. Palmer. That's played into space. Danger averted for now. What a throw in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Over to the left. In comes the cross.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Palmer. Moved on forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Holgate forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Spread out to the left. There's the cross.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Picks it up out wide.
Jamaica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Moved on forwards. That's tidy. There's the hit!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! It's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! We knew what was coming, and he has out fox the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Having turned the game on... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Jamaica, moments now away from seeing this one out. Cross goes in there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It is now or never. Time is against them. Plenty to aim at. Real chance! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Quality ball. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Holgate, and it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Holgate. Pinnock. That's been drilled forward. Palmer.
Jamaica probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Plays it out wide. Out for a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. And the shot's on here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that has been cleared. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.